Hi everyone, we are at the Windup Watch Fair here in Chicago, and I'm with Mike Pearson, the brand director for Christopher Ward for North America. Mike, it's always great to see you.
Great to see you, thank you very much.
How is the event going so far?
Windup's a massive part of Christopher Ward. It's their 10th year doing these shows. Started in New York, and Christopher Ward's been really there since the beginning. To come into Chicago, especially, Chicago's a massive part of our business as a brand. The Midwest comes out in force. So if you've ever been here, Illinois is surrounded by some incredible states, Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, everybody that comes up. But for them to come in and know what we're about and then just be very excited to see the watches, talk to the people that they've seen online or read about on different blogs, but they know the watches. It's just affirming all the things that they've seen and understood if it suits them. So the shows are incredibly powerful. The community comes out in force, and we're here for it. We love it.
And your booth was like the most visited booth. It was always crowded because you had amazing timepieces. Mm-hmm. Can we just talk about them?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to start with the Loco?
Yes.
Okay. So the Loco, obviously, you've done a brilliant job talking about it. Thank you. The Loco obviously comes in 4 different colours. We've got our Frisco orange, Pasadena blue, alabaster white, and Ursa black. But people want to see, obviously, the 6 days of power. And as you were talking about, this free-sprung balance wheel, to see it, to look at it, obviously that's how the name Loco came about, with the motion. But it's a lot of people, when you think about a brand of our age and this price point being under $5,000, there's so many people that are still discovering what Christopher Ward means. They might think of us as just dive watches or just GMTs, $1,000, $1,500. So $4,500, $5,000 is a good amount of money, but we talk about it like a horology because it is. So people inside of the show, when they come to see it, they want to feel like they're on this journey with us, and they want to see if what's being talked about is real. But the Loco has been an absolute star. So.
And guys, also this watch is a bit dangerous for one reason. I was just telling it to Mike. You always want to look at the dial as well. So when you are walking, you need to be careful with this watch. This is like really the next level.
Thank you.
Actually, Mike, I have this question to you. Some
Sure.
people, treat Loco as like the bel canto killer.
No, God, it's been the opposite. So nothing will ever replace bel canto in terms of what it meant to the brand. I tell this all the time. Like the first blue dial, we thought that would take a year to sell 300, and it took 2 hours. The next day we had a green dial, it sold out in 45 minutes. So that we sold 2 years worth of stock in 2 days and hadn't built any. Bel canto impact continues to be special, and when people look at Loco compared to bel canto, they say, what's the better watch? And this is asking me. If you were going to break it down to power reserve, movements, finishing, it's pretty hard to not think that Loco is better, or 12X. But the bel canto is a sonoreo passage. It creates a sound, it creates emotion, it's got a songbird on it. So what it's done is you think that bel canto could slow down. What people have done is come in and seen this, had them side by side and go, actually, I think that means more to me. It's something special to my collection. It's also a conversation piece. This is of course, but it's not killing the brand. It's raising our atelier. You think about the Moon Phase, or you think about 12X, you think about this, and now you've got bel canto. And what's to come in the future. Also, what's been in the past. We've had world timers, we've had GMTs, and we've got so much that we've got in our back catalogue that we are refining for the future. Who knows what it could mean? But this is not about killing a certain other range. It's about showing what we can stretch to be.
And also you have this amazing reef collection that you are featuring at this event.
I'm showing a lot of orange right now. I've just grabbed the most colourful one. This has been one thing that's been really important to show. I don't know if you can see here. We've got yes, please. These are 2 of the 5 colours. Now, the one that's in his hand is 44 millimeters. Now, when you read or you see about 44 millimeters in any of the brands or any of the blogs, we are trained to think it's big, it's thick, it's like a hockey puck. Christopher Ward, over the few years, yes, when we do movements or modules or these different complications, it's really special. The thing that changed in Christopher Ward is how we did our finite finishing with our steels. We've also done the 41 millimeter as well. We didn't want to just kind of come out with these big dials, these big watches. It wasn't about that. It was about making sure that all of our collection at these price points, in these colors, in these materials, can suit everybody. I'm a big believer that just about every single watch can fit everybody in our collection. 44 becomes a different conversation, yes. But also 42 or 41 or 40 for some fellas or some ladies who want a bigger watch. We've now got that option, but we've also got that price point and colour. So the Reef collection celebrates so much that's good about Christopher Ward, And obviously that same conversation about the Loco, we just continue to stretch from entry level to entry level haute horology. It's not boring. It's never boring.
Mike, I know you will not maybe give us some tips, but what is next for Christopher Ward? Because each collection, it's kind of exceeding the expectations.
Yeah, I think for the rest of the year we've got some things that will really surprise people and delight people, be it with materials. Obviously I can't say what the models will be, but what we're always doing is looking at our current collections and looking at how we can evolve them, mature them. And I think you'll be seeing that through the year. We look forward to what will come. I mean, we talk about this being CW003, and obviously SH21 was the first movement. Where's 2? So that's going to be way down the line, but we've got some conversations already happening for what's exciting. But it's not about redoing a bel canto to whatever it would be, or changing this into a guilloche dial like we've done with bel canto. We are hopefully a little bit more innovative, and maybe we think a bit more three-dimensionally than that. So there's lots and lots of fun to come, but no more than that.
Actually, a lot of exciting things are coming. Also, guys, Christopher Ward and Mike himself will be at the Toronto Timepiece Show. So you'll have a chance to, look at all these beautiful timepieces. If you go to watchdna.com/Christopher Ward, you will learn more about the brand and also have links to these models as well. Mike, for me, it's always a pleasure to interview with you.
Thank you.
Maybe one last question. It's not about watches. What do you think about Aston Villa in the upcoming season?
Oh my gosh. So I'm a massive Aston Villa fan, which is very weird for Christopher Ward because we sponsor Everton.
Yeah.
And I talk about Everton glowingly, professionally, but I am claret and blue all the way through. The last game against Manchester United last season changed everything about what this season will be. So over the next few weeks, we'll see who comes in, who goes. Unai Emery is the man, incredible manager, and I think our squad's good enough for top 6, but we've got to keep that momentum going. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. With football, what you will see, I don't know if you see it in Canada, but there's the NBC network. We work with a company called Men in Blazers, and they're like the voice and face of soccer in America. So we're going to partner with them as the World Cup starts to come towards it, and we've got more and more stuff coming up with Everton. But in Toronto, I mean, I've been to see Toronto FC. I've been to see the Whitecaps play as well. So yeah, football. If you ever want to talk football, just send me a note. But if I'm ever down when Aston Villa lose, which will invariably happen, just leave me alone.
And also, Mike, I know that some colleagues from Galatasaray are already watching my videos. Please, let's do a watch together with Christopher Ward for Galatasaray fans. Maybe red dial, yellow straps. But let's do it, guys.
You do love Galatasaray, don't you? Yeah. Got to get a jersey for the showroom.
I'm a big fan. But I promise you, you will get the new 5-star, which is the only team in Turkey with 5-star.
All right, well, I'm not going to get into this with anybody on there, but okay, good stuff. Thank you for everything you do, and for everybody in the Canadian market, thanks for everything you guys are giving us. So we'll try not to ever let you down, and we'll just continue to grow. But thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good man.